Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome back to another episode of Pointless Top 10, a show where we make top 10 lists out of pointless things. Why are we flying by this pointless statue in Booty Bay? Because inside pointless things are treasure. Let's begin. Number 10 is Chen Stormstout's death animation, or it might just be Pandaren in general. I'm not sure if this is how all Pandaren die or if it's just Chen Stormstout. But I just think it's really funny the way it looks like he just lost a martial arts battle or got knocked out in boxing, like in some Mike Tyson's Punch-Out thing, where it's just like, BAM! And he's just like, whoa! Nah, I put it in super slow motion right here so you could actually see it all play out. But I thought that was funny enough to be number 10. And so obviously, it's number 10. Number 9 is this troll that looks like he's choking to death when he dies, and I found these because I was just going through WoW Model Viewer, going to every model's death animation, and I just came across this one and it made me laugh, and so I didn't think it was that crazy of an animation, but it did make me laugh, so I was like, you know what, it's gotta be on the list, let's just put it at 9. Why is he choking to death? Number 8 is the Bone Storm guy. I don't actually know his name. I just know him as Bone Storm guy. But I think he actually has a really cool death animation. He like curls up in a ball like he's gonna explode, and you're like, oh shit, he's gonna like all his bones are gonna go everywhere, and then he just kind of falls apart, and you're like, oh, all right. I think it's a really cool death animation. It gives you that hype of like, oh my god, something's gonna happen. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, he just fell apart. Bone Storm. Number 7 are these giant tree men, or tree ents, or ents, I don't know whatever the actual terminology is for them, but I just love the way they die, because it looks like a giant or a building toppling over. It's just like, like crashing to the ground. It almost looks like they're drunk, actually. It's like they're at a bar or something. They're like, we're cutting you off, Mr. Tree Man. We can't give you any more. And he's like, I don't even need any more. Oh. Number 6 is Rocket Chicken, and I love Rocket Chickens because he just flies off. He doesn't even die. He's just like, whoa, Team Rocket blasting off again. Except it's Team Rocket Chicken. Who knows where he goes? I like to think he just flies into a vortex, and he's like, whoop, and he's gone forever. Also, I'm just bringing this up for no reason because this is a pointless video. It was raining with no rain. Look at this. There's no rain. You can see the raindrops hitting the water, but there's no actual rain, so I thought this is the perfect weather for a pointless top 10 episode. Number 5 is this Shredder guy, and I think he might actually be a boss somewhere, like in Dead Mines or something. I'm pretty sure he is, but for filming purposes, I've put him in Ashenvale with all the other Shredders around there, and look at that! When he dies, he flies out of the Shredder, and his Shredder falls onto him and crushes him, just to really make sure that he's dead. Cat, hey! Sorry, I had to go feed Cat because he was chewing on things, which means he's hungry. You may be like, Crendor, why didn't you just edit that out and, you know, reshoot the scene or something, or redo the audio? That's not the point. It's a pointless top 10. This is an extremely pointless show, and we don't abide by the rules. The only rule we got is that there can't be anything with a point here. So yeah, number 4 is Ragnaros, and everybody remembers their first Ragnaros kill. I think this is one of the first times in Vanilla WoW you really appreciated just working together as a team to defeat a boss. You defeated Ragnaros with 40 people, and you get to see this cool death animation where he's like, and his hammer flies up, and y'all get that loot. And I think that alone makes this one of the best animations in the game. Number 3 is Killjaden's death in the Sunwell, but I found it in the WoW Model Viewer and thought it'd be funny if I put it in the Dalaran sewers or something, just because it looks like he's trying to port into the Dalaran sewers or get into it or something. But either way, the Killjaden animation is actually really cool. He's in this big vortex thing, kind of like Ragnaros, trying to get into the world, and then you just defeat him, and he's like, whoa, here he is trying to get the pointless treasure. And he just can't get there. He's like, come on, I just gotta get that treasure. But maybe if I try again. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta get that treasure. No. This is so stupid. This is number 3. Number 2 is the Treasure Goblin, and as you'll see when he dies to this rabbit, boom, all the loot spills out. There's sword, or a short sword, a dagger, some gold, I just really like it. I love the crossover between the games, and I like the fact that they put so much effort into this death animation, so I had to put it high up on the list. And number 1 is one that was highly recommended to me by a lot of people on Twitter and Facebook and all those places. It's the Trents, or the Treants, I don't know, whatever you call them. Speaking of it, I don't know half the things you call these, because I say it for every other one. I'm like, I don't know what you say for this thing. But look at the way this guy dies. Oh my god, that looks so gruesome. It's like he gets twisted around and then just falls over dead. It's funny looking, but it's got to be extremely painful for this tree man. And then he has a second way he dies, which is his body contorts itself to the right and the base of himself stays planted in the ground. And he just falls over and just cracks. Like, I don't know what these guys did to Blizzard for them to have such gruesome death animations, but it's got to be number 1. See ya.